Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we saw the ODM leadership in Kakamega County trying to resolve some of the differences emerging, but this was focused majorly in Western region, where you find the chairperson of ODM is on this side, the other people are on this side. That means Governor Fernandes Baraza speaking it differently from other leaders. There's sharply emerging differences between Baraza and Oparanya. So they went to solve this problem. But another problem emerged from the problem they were trying to solve. The issue was to bring a handshake between Oparanya and Fernandes Baraza. But conspicuously, there was someone missing there. The Lurambe Member of Parliament, Bishop Titus Hamala. And it seems it was strategic for Hamala to miss that event intentionally so that he can raise out burning issues that some of these leaders and the person that are behind is so much interested in. A new demand is now being made by some of the members of parliament elected on ODM ticket from Kakamega County. And the bishop is posing a question. It cannot be that if Nyanza region, Luo Nyanza, you have the chairperson of the party, why are you not giving this party a national face or a national look? That if you have ODM chair, why not give to Western region the party leader position? Pia wameanza kusema wanataka power. It's a kind of when you listen to the bishop, no Oparanya, no ODM. That Oparanya was very close to Raila Odinga and a deputy party leader. And when Raila died, their thought was that at least they would consider someone who was close to Raila to take over the party leadership. There is a feeling that Luya people are being used by the outsiders also to achieve the agenda, then wanaachwa kwa mataa. And the belief that the bishop has is that Sifuna might run away with the people and Oburu remaining with the ODM party as a shell. Then Ruto can even make a decision to go and negotiate with the person who has the people, Sifuna, and leave them away. Because then you will follow the people. So, their position is that there should not be any decision being made, especially touching on Luya's people inside ODM, without consulting Oparanya, that it should have Oparanya's blessing before such a decision is made. This is Bishop Hamala.
Tunataka Oparanya apewe a central role katika chama cha ODM. That is the irreducible minimum for us kama watu wa Kakamega. Because Oparanya was very close to Raila. He knew Raila. Raila had a bedroom kwa nyumba ya Oparanya. Saa sasa Oparanya anasikia tu fulana amefukuzwa. Fulana amefukuzwa. Na wacha nikuambie, you know, sisi politician, we like to live in denial. Wakati mama kwa nyumba hii anachomoka, anasema for 3 days naenda kwetu. Things will not be the same in this house. So unaweza despise useme we will continue, huyu tutamsahau. Unapata huyo mtu amekuwa kisingiti kubwa katika safari. Sisi utajipata tumepaki na ODM the shell. Na Sifuna ameenda na watu. Sasa sisi tunasema tunataka power. Na hatuna engine ya kustart hiyo power. Utaona hata president sasa amesema wacha nitafute huyu Sifuna na huyu Osoti na hao watu niongee nao, kwa sababu yeye anataka numbers na sisi tumebaki na shell. Ndio tunasema tunapenda mzee wetu Oburu, tunapenda chairman wetu wa chama, but let us also give the party a national face. Kama chairman atakuwa kutoka Luo Nyanza, party leader akuwa hata Mluya, hakuna makosa. Lazima sisi watu wa magharibi tujifikirie, because in the past tunadandia, people use us, then wakati wanaenda kuongea na president wanasema western tuwachie tuwachie tu western.
Now, what if Oparanya is not considered in the manner in which the good bishop is pushing? That they cannot listen to Oparanya and they cannot consider him for any position. And how possible is that, given that Oparanya is also serving in the cabinet? These are the serious emerging questions. A discussion I would want us to have on this Punchline. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, ODM party leadership under Oburu Odinga thought that they are coming to solve a problem in the Western region by bringing Oparanya and Baraza together. But it seems there is a major problem beyond what they think. Now, the focus is not even on Baraza. The focus has now shifted to the national outlook of the party. That nyenye muko na chairperson Gladys Wanga, mara muko na party leader Oburu Odinga, na sisi mnatupea nini? Give it a national look. Wewe ni chair, Western leta mambo ya party leader. So there is the quote as thinking that at least Aluya should have been made a party leader. For that matter, in my view, before people were chased from ODM party, the right person who should have been considered for the party leader, mimi naona kivyangu, Edwin Sifuna. If that would have been considered, then Sifuna still believes in the aspiration of Raila Odinga, the vibrancy, the support, the confidence in the people. I think he would have been the best person to do that assignment. But you see, things happened differently. He was not considered. Instead, he was chased. So jamaa wanasema Oparanya ako hapo, akuwe considered. The other biggest problem is that Oparanya cannot serve in the cabinet and still hold to a political position. Mudavadi was forced to hand over party leadership before he became the prime CS. He handed over to Timami, the Lamu governor. Alikuwa anafanya hii kazi kwa niaba yake. Yaani yeye ndiye alikuwa kwa karatasi, yeye ndio party leader. Lakini mnaona tu Mudavadi anakuja kwa zile hafla za chama, analeta mchango wake na ile, lakini jina ni tofauti. But now for Oparanya, how can it be? That means Oparanya has to resign from the cabinet and serve in that position, or continue serving in the cabinet. That is the other hurdle these guys have. That where Oparanya has reached should not deputize someone like Oburu Odinga. Ilikuwa yeye akuwe party leader. Lakini hawa wanataka Fernandes Baraza akuwe deputy party leader wa Oburu Odinga. That is the one. So lawyers in ODM are saying no Oparanya, no ODM. Could they be gravitating toward Edwin Sifuna? Because now the good bishop is saying that if Ruto will look at the current ODM being managed in the manner it is, remaining a shell, then Sifuna runs away with the people. Inamaanisha hawa wanaenda wapi? Are they silently siding with Edwin Sifuna there can be such a possibility that Oparanya, Titus Hamala, the entire team of loyal leaders, especially from Kakamega in ODM, could be having a soft spot for Edwin Sifuna. If you doubt, do you remember when Sifuna wanted to go to Western region, the Kakamega rally? Loyal leaders were called to State House for a meeting, and they had voted to attend that rally. Then they took a back step. Ilipewa kitu. Kaambiwa tafadhali msiende ile mkutano. Nini itawazuia wasiende kwa saizi? Moyo wao, mafikira yao na kila kitu iko na Sifuna. Lakini hapa tu they are being forced into that. There could be something like that. I don't know if you. But I'm believing that these guys wanted to negotiate with the government through someone like Sifuna, or form that party and have a presidential candidate to support. And that person probably Sifuna or Oparanya. I don't know if this, but please let us put in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.